Hey everyone, Andrew back again and welcome to another video. And for today's video I'm here to do a contest entry for Mike Hatfill, who's currently celebrating 100 subscribers. So first of all, Mike, massive congratulations, certainly well deserved. I'm really glad you're part of this community and I've enjoyed getting to know you and chatting a little bit. So yeah, I definitely wanted to upload a video response, and guys, if you're not subscribed to Mike already, I will leave a link in the description box below, so head on over and check him out. Mike, I thought your contest idea was fantastic. You've done something a little bit different to horror, and I really like that because while I'm a massive horror fan, I do enjoy pretty much every other genre of movies. So yeah, this was a cool idea, something a little different. So Mike wanted to know 5 separate questions. He wanted to know what are some of our favourite comedy movies, favourite action movies, favourite drama movies, favourite animated movies, and our favourite TV shows. So I've got a bunch that I'm about to go through. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about them, but if you've never heard of the movies, obviously look them up, and because I'm showing them, I definitely recommend them. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first question that Mike wanted us to answer was what are some of our favourite comedy movies? I'm not the biggest fan of comedy, I'm pretty picky when it comes to this genre, but I have selected a few of my favourites. First up we have License to Drive. This movie is amazing and it's really, really funny. The next one possibly a lot of people haven't seen or heard about. It's a New Zealand movie, Hunt for the Wilderpeople. This one's really, really good and it's pretty hilarious. It stars Sam Neill. And the last one, it's definitely one of my favourite Aussie comedies. I know you've seen this one, Mike, but I definitely wanted to mention it. And that is Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Absolute Aussie classic. Great fun, this movie. Okay, and moving on to the next question, what are some of our favourite action movies? And this is a little bit more to my liking because I am a pretty big fan of action films. One movie that I cannot show because I cannot find it, but I definitely know that I own it, is Commando with Arnie from the 80s. That movie is definitely one of my favourite action films. I love it. And continuing on, we have Die Hard, which is a classic. Definitely had to mention the Rambo movies, another classic franchise. The Rock. And a modern one that I love, The Expendables. And next up, what are some of our favourite drama movies? I love drama, definitely one of my favourite genres next to horror. And I've got a few here. The first one we have here is The Cure with Brad Renfro and Joseph Mazzello. This movie is fantastic. It's pretty underrated. It's a mid-90s movie about a boy who has AIDS, and basically the two characters, there they are on the front, Joseph who has AIDS and Brad, they're neighbours and they end up spending the summer together trying to find the cure. So fantastic movie, very, very sad, but fantastic drama. The next one needs no introduction, Stand By Me, great movie. The next one's pretty underrated, I never really hear too many people talk about it, and that's The War, starring Kevin Costner and Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood is very, very young in this movie. This is a mid-90s film, and it's phenomenal. It covers a lot of issues, post-traumatic stress syndrome from the Vietnam War, bullying, racism, poverty, stuff like that. Absolutely phenomenal movie. I cannot recommend this one enough if you haven't seen it. Slightly underrated one, Rabbit Proof Fence. This is another one that I don't really hear too many people talk about. It's an Australian drama film centred around the Aboriginal stolen generation, which absolutely fucking disgraceful time within Australia, what happened to the Aboriginal children. Yeah, just absolutely terrible, but this movie is fantastic. And the last one that I wanted to mention is Lion, which is really, really good. Next up is favourite animated movies, and kind of like comedy, I'm a little bit picky when it comes to animated films. It's definitely not one of my favourite genres, but two movies that I absolutely love are Toy Story. I grew up on this film during the 90s, easily my favourite Pixar film, and I'm a big fan of the franchise in general, and I'm really looking forward to Toy Story 4. And Wreck-It Ralph. I'm a massive fan of video gaming and pop culture, so this movie was pretty awesome. I haven't seen the sequel to this yet, but yeah, Wreck-It Ralph is pretty cool. Okay, and the final question is favourite TV shows. I'm a massive fan of TV shows. I love a wide variety. I love the 90s Nickelodeon stuff. I love a lot of the 80s shows, horror TV shows, sci-fi shows. But two of my all-time favourite shows are The Goldbergs. This one is still airing, and this is absolutely phenomenal. If you guys love anything to do with 1980s, the 80s decade and era, this show comes highly recommended. It is absolutely phenomenal. And then another one that I'm sure most of you probably haven't heard of or seen, but I definitely highly recommend it. This was filmed in New Zealand, and it was also a UK co-production, and that is The Tribe. This only lasted for 5 seasons. It kind of got cut before they started shooting season 6, which was a shame. But this show's fantastic. It's about a group of kids and teenagers who are basically left to survive. All the adults have died off. And yeah, they basically form tribes and basically have to try and rebuild a new world and society as they know it. Absolutely phenomenal show. So yeah, if you've never heard of this one, never seen it, I definitely highly recommend checking it out. I think most of the episodes are actually uploaded to YouTube. So yeah, this show is amazing. Okay, there you go, Mike. That's been my entry for your 100 subscriber contest. Once again, congratulations on 100 subscribers. It's been awesome getting to know you, and I'm glad you're part of this community. And guys, if you're not subscribed to Mike, once again, his link will be left in the description box below, so head on over and check him out. Anyway, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed my entry, and thank you for watching.